YCN, your local view on WVBK-CA, serving Manchester, Londonderry, Vermont, and South Charlestown, New Hampshire, and WVBQ-LP, serving Charlestown, New Hampshire, and Rockingham, Vermont.
Coming up tonight on YCN, a keen doctor was caught on a surveillance camera urinating on the door of a dentist's office. New Hampshire state lawmakers are betting on proposed bills to bring casinos to New Hampshire. And meet Mount Sunapee's longest employee for 42 years and their mountain manager, Bruce Daughtry. With more news, sports, and weather, stay tuned. It's time for YCN, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that is happening in our area. The YCN News Hour, your local view.
Welcome to YCN. I'm David Carmichael. Keene police said that a man was arrested on Wednesday after allegedly urinating on the door of a dentist's office in August. The Keene Police Department launched an investigation into the incident on August 14th. Officials say a man urinated on the employee door of the dental office on Court Street, occupied by Dr. Wyrant. A surveillance camera recorded the incident, and police identified the suspect as Dr. Donald Holsa. Wyrant testified for the state of New Hampshire during a medical license suspension hearing against Holsa. On Wednesday, Holsa was arrested and charged with tampering with a witness. Firefighters from several towns helped fight two fires in Canaan this morning, one that broke out on Bear Pond Road, while the other broke out on Engle-Hart Road. Fire crews from Danbury, Enfield, Grafton, Lebanon, and Springfield joined Canaan to fight the flames. The fire is still under investigation. In Vermont, state lawmakers are considering a bill that would make people immune from prosecution on drug charges when they call 911 to report a friend overdosing. Chittenden County State Attorney T.J. Donovan says the intent is not to condone drug users, but to reduce the number of drug overdose deaths. Over in New Hampshire, lawmakers have a few more months to introduce bills, but there are already two that would legalize gambling in very different ways. One bill, backed by two longtime senators, envisions a single highly regulated casino anywhere in the state of New Hampshire with a 10-year, $80 million license fee. The other bill calls for two smaller casinos, one that borders with Massachusetts and the other in the White Mountains. This one would seek a lower license fee of $10 million that would be renewed annually for $1 million. New Hampshire labor unions are objecting to a bill sponsored by Senate President Peter Bragdon that would give public employers more control in collective bargaining processes. Bragdon wants to give the public employers the right to determine standards for evaluation, selection, layoff and retention, discipline, assignment, and transfer. New Hampshire Senator Kelly Ayotte says that she is pleased that the Pentagon has accepted a recommendation to open more combat roles for women. Ayotte is a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee. She says the announcement reflects the increasing role that female service members play in the nation's security. Residents of Unity are invited to learn more about the ongoing construction work at the newer, larger Unity Elementary School. Scott Vaughn, the architect and construction manager of the building, will be on hand to answer audience questions and concerns. The meeting is scheduled to begin at 6 p.m. Wednesday, February 13th in the current school building adjacent to the new site. The forum is expected to continue until 7:30. After the break, meet Mount Sunapee's oldest employee for 42 years and their mountain manager, Bruce Daughtry.
The YCN News Hour continues in a moment.